Et je donne maintenant la parole aux représentants des États-Unis et de l'Agence américaine de développement international, M. Donald Steinberg. Et je donnerai ensuite la parole aux représentants de l'Indonésie.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We are drawn here today and this week to Marseille by one of the great challenges of our time. The struggle to ensure access to water isn't just a political struggle. It's not just a social or environmental or economic or health issue. It is indeed an issue of security, but it's more. It is a moral issue, and indeed it is an issue of human rights and human dignity. The factors that bring us here today are comprehensive and serious: climate change, variable rainfall and more common drought, growing groundwater and river extraction as a result of rapid population growth, the growing intensity and unpredictability of climatic disasters, water pollution, and new tensions over transboundary water issues. As a result, President Obama has directed that U.S. government action in this area is treated in an equally comprehensive and serious manner. The United States is providing about $900 million each year for water and sanitation activities in dozens of partner countries. We are doing this in a whole-of-government approach, and our delegation here this week represents not only the State Department and my agency, but the Environmental Protection Agency, the Army Corps of Engineers, the Geological Survey, the Bureau of Reclamation, our Department of Agriculture, and yes, even our space agency, NASA, which is investing in and applying new advances in science, technology, and innovation. Equally important, the President has dictated that we are to mainstream and integrate water into all of our presidential diplomacy and development initiatives, including food security, global health and child survival, and climate change programs for remediation and adaptation. As we go forth from Marseille to implement this ambitious ministerial declaration, we should establish certain principles. One of them is that we need to operate in an inclusive, transparent, and democratic way. We need to engage national governments, local governments, international organizations, civil society groups, and perhaps most importantly, marginalized groups, such as women, indigenous populations, the disabled, the LGBT community, the displaced. We need to stress sustainable national ownership through partnerships, recognizing that no government and no international institution has a monopoly on financial or human resources, ground truth, good ideas, or moral authority. We must involve all participants as planners, as implementers, and as beneficiaries of programs, adopting the principle, nothing about them without them. Finally, we need to focus on fragile states and less developed countries, building resiliency from the Sahel to the Horn of Africa. Mr. Chairman, I often hear issues related to water referred to as soft issues. Let me assure you that there's nothing soft about ensuring that no child dies from a preventable waterborne disease. There's nothing soft about making sure that no girl fears going to school for lack of access to a toilet, that no woman walks 6 kilometers to collect water for her family, and that water never becomes a source of conflict. In fact, these are the hardest issues we face in our international diplomacy, and I'm delighted to say that the United States will be a full partner with all of our friends to address them. Thank you.
Merci, Monsieur l'administrateur.